Hi, I'm Sonal Sethi. I'm a certified makeup artist and I'm on a mission to find the best eyeliner in India. I'm looking at mostly homegrown or home-based brands. I have shortlisted 10 top-rated eyeliners in India and given them my own ranking from 10 to 1 based on user ratings, reviews and prices. In each episode, I am comparing two liners side by side in a weight test and we are testing these eyeliners on 5 parameters: usability, durability, reliability, affordability and safety. And whichever liner wins keeps moving up the list. So in last 4 episodes, we went from ranking 10 to ranking 5. Please find the previous episode in the link below. What has been very interesting is that Swiss Beauty liquid eyeliner. This has been on number 8 on my initial ranking. From 8 it went to 7, 6 and today it is competing with number 5, which is Lakme Unreal Precision Liquid Ink Eyeliner. I'm going to wear Swiss Beauty liquid eyeliner on my left, Lakme Unreal Precision Liquid Eyeliner on my right. Let's apply the eyeliner. This one is Swiss Beauty liquid eyeliner, and if you have seen last few episodes, you know the tip is good, it's firm, it's thin. Nothing much to say. The eyeliner is beautiful. It applies beautifully with one glide. We have always been getting this precision with it. I'm just going to quickly sharpen the edge. So this is also a part of our usability test where I try to correct a liner when I'm applying it, because that happens a lot. And I need to see how the liner corrects. And we have had absolutely no issues with Swiss Beauty so far. Even when we make any mistakes or anything, it actually removes very effortlessly. So here we go. Swiss Beauty liquid eyeliner on my left. Now on my right, I'm going to apply Lakme Unreal Precision liquid eyeliner. I feel like I've used this eyeliner before, probably long back. I'm excited to try it again. Here is the tip, quite long and thin, and it also has that firmness which actually gives you a nice brush to play around with. Let's do this one on my right. I mean literally one stroke. That's nice because it's quite long. It has more product. Beautiful. This liner actually applied very, very effortlessly. Do you see? I didn't make a mistake here. We'll get to that. Even the wing, really happy with this one. The way it applied, genuinely very happy. Swiss Beauty has got a real competition this time. Let's just quickly correct it. I made a mistake here. See how easily that removed? First impression, really like the small packaging of Lakme. I mean, it's classic, it's really good. The brush is nice. One stroke, I could finish the liner. It actually dried instantly. Lakme Unreal Precision Eyeliner on my right and Swiss Beauty Liquid Eyeliner on my left. What's going to happen now is we're going to come back in few hours and see how these liners hold up against each other. I'm back. It's been almost 5 hours that I applied the liner and I actually ended up taking a nap. As you can see with my hair and my face, most of my blush is gone, my makeup is here and there, and I had to obviously retouch my lipstick. I think this was a very good thing that happened, not planned but happened, because now we can see how would the liners perform when someone takes a nap. On my left, Swiss Beauty liquid eyeliner. On my right, Lakme Unreal Precision liquid eyeliner. First looks, things have smudged a little bit, especially Swiss Beauty. It kind of removed itself a little bit from here and there, smudged a little bit. Whereas Lakme, it has gone from the inner corner, but I'm so surprised that the wing is still intact. The sharpness is still there. Let's actually get into our parameters very quickly. Talk usability. I think usability wise, obviously Swiss Beauty, absolutely no issues with it. It works really well. It's a thin brush. But the difference between Swiss Beauty and Lakme, the brush, it's a little bit thicker than Swiss Beauty and long. So it actually has more product and the consistency of the product is also quite nice. So you actually end up doing the full liner in just one stroke. Now we are on the last 4 or 5 episodes. So we really have to be nitpicking. So when I actually applied it, I genuinely felt that this was a bit more user friendly than this one. For usability, definitely Lakme gets 1 and Swiss Beauty gets none. So let's talk about durability. Now durability wise, Swiss Beauty have always performed better time because I just took a nap. This actually removed from a lot of places, which has not happened before. But then when it comes to Lakme, it has removed a little bit from here. But apart from that, everything else is intact. The edge of the wing, it actually stayed intact. So I'm very, very impressed with that. So durability wise, definitely I'm going to give it to May Unreal Precision. The durability was seriously unreal on this one. So 2 points to Lakme and 0 to Swiss Beauty. Now let's talk about reliability. When we talk about reliability, it's about what the brand promises versus what it delivers. delivers. Swiss Beauty says it's highly pigmented, quick drying, smudge proof, lightweight, and effortless application. Actually tested it before, had absolutely no issues with it. Smudged a little bit, so it's not that smudge proof also, but in general it does perform quite well. So reliability for Lakme Unreal Precision Liquid Eyeliner. It says it's long lasting, smudge proof application, rich intense color, sleek round cap. Sleek round cap, yes, it's nice. The packaging is just so small and you have this much of content. So just easy to carry it around anywhere. Rich intense color, definitely it's kind of intense black. So it actually looks good after drying too. It dries matte. Smudge proof application. Obviously application wise we had no issues even when we started to correct it. Let's see how smudge proof it is. It's quite smudge proof here also. See, and then it says long lasting, definitely long lasting. It actually survived my nap. So reliability wise I think I'll give both of them one point, because I really had no issues with Swiss Beauty or this one. So now Lakme is at 3, Swiss Beauty is at 1 point. Let's talk affordability. This is interesting. Swiss Beauty is 229 rupees. Lakme Unreal Precision is 699. That is quite a gap for the liners which are performing at very similar levels. They have the similar tip, similar formula. The big difference obviously is this one dries shiny and this one is matte. Let's quickly look at the quantity. Beauty, I think we are getting around 4 ml. Lakme also we are getting around 4.5 ml. For a similar product, the difference is huge, though obviously the affordability points goes to Swiss Beauty. Now the score is 3 points for Lakme Unreal Precision and 2 points Swiss Beauty Liquid Eyeliner. Can be anyone's game now. Let's talk about safety. Now safety for us, I actually had no exact issues with both of them. With respect to Lakme also, I have had no issues. When you touch it, it feels like a little bit of a rough surface, but then I didn't really had any issues with it. So now what we are going to do, that in our safety test, we are actually going to try to remove the liners and see how neatly and quickly they remove, and based on that we'll decide our safety point. Quickly remove the Swiss Beauty one. We already know it removes very neatly. For our new viewers, I'm going to actually remove it right away. It removes way smoothly. You can see how neatly it removed, and that has been our experience every time we tried to remove it. The real test for Lakme. A lot of people might think like, removal might not be a big deal, but a lot of times if you want to just change your look, or, if you just want to change your look, or this liner has smudged a little bit, then removal becomes very important. And even if it's end of the day, sometimes some liners just keep leaving the residue, which I don't like. So removal is definitely an important part of makeup. Okay, see, actually, to be very frank, I felt this remove way quickly than Swiss Beauty. It was way easy. You can't even feel there was something out there, right? Both of them actually removed very nicely. But if I have to choose, I think this one was a little bit more faster than this one. We'll end up giving the safety point to Lakme Unreal Precision. Swiss Beauty is on 2 points and Lakme Unreal Precision is on 4 points. Let's talk a little bit about this one before we move on to our winner. If you are looking for a budget-friendly liner with a shiny finish, this one is your liner. Believe me when I say that. You'll not be disappointed. So let's talk about our winner now. There is absolutely no surprise that Lakme Unreal Precision Eyeliner actually won the contest. So for a 90s kid, Lakme have been our holy grail. The first products that we used were mostly Lakme, at least for me. Lakme has actually kept its position at number 5 in my ranking, but you never know what's gonna happen next. Our next episode, Lakme Unreal Precision Liquid Eyeliner will be taking on with Insight Cosmetics Liner Express Eye Pen. From now on, the parameters are going to be way stricter. I'm going to nitpick a lot and we'll have lots of fun. So please stay around. Please subscribe to my channel, share, comment, like. Please do tell me what are your favorite liners. See you next time. Keep smiling, keep glowing. Bye bye.